View the following program in its entirety with Xfinity On Demand by selecting Get Local and choosing All HS Sports. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.
You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Welcome to Naperville, everybody, for the CN100 Game of the Week. Today, it's girls soccer. It's the championship game of the Naperville Central Girls Soccer Invitational, Barrington against Naperville North. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney, along with Mark Kruger, and I'm going to tell you right now, we've got typical weather for the championship game of this tournament. For the second year in a row, it's cold and it's rainy, but as we always have in this tournament, Mark, we've got two of the best teams in the state, including the Barrington Phillies, who have broken through and gotten to the title game in this tournament.
Yeah, a lot of people maybe thought it was going to be Naperville North and New Trier, but Barrington with the 1-0 shutout last night over New Trier. And Jim, Barrington, they got 9 starters back from last year's team that won 20 games. So this is a very, very talented team. They've got a core of seniors that really worked hard in the offseason to improve their game, and that has paid dividends this year.
There is probably no greater high school rivalry in Illinois than Naperville Central and Naperville North, but yet for Naperville North, this is almost like their home field. They've won this tournament 3 out of the last 4 years.
Yeah, they're one of the top teams, obviously, in the state. They beat this Barrington team 2 weeks ago in the championship game of the North Shore Invitational, so they are obviously, and we'll talk about the defensive unit, Jim, one of the best defensive units in the state. Offensively, though, Coach Golet's still tweaking a little bit, trying to get that offense into some rhythm. Look for them to be a little bit more aggressive early on offensively in this one.
Moving it ahead is Ellie Stadola, plays it middle of the field, maybe a chance. Cablet comes out, and the first goal of the game is Barrington puts it away. A mistake in the Naperville North end of the field, and Barrington leads 1-0.
How about that? A rare mistake by the Naperville North defense, and the Phillies capitalize. Take another look at it here, Jim. Centered nicely, Cablet came up and in for the goal.
From 50 yards out, the ball gets put back in play into the penalty area and headed out nicely by the Huskies, kept alive for the moment, and Barrington with a 2-goal lead.
Wow.
Ellie Stadola was in the area. Let's see if she got it. Or was it Batliner? It's Batliner. It was a red headband, I know that. So it's Jackie Batliner with the goal.
Yeah, off the header, the right foot goes into the left side of the goal here. Let's take another look. There's the header right there, and Batliner puts it in.
It's a great play by Batliner because she had her back to her goal and she just got something on it.
Yes.
She just tried to redirect it. And Barrington with a 2-0 lead with 11 minutes left to go in the opening half. Ashley Santos bodied off her defender, kept the ball alive. Santos being very aggressive. 3-on-3 for Naperville North. Return pass. Santos out wide, tries a little heel roller, and Naperville North has tied it up. Or excuse me, they get their first goal of the game. It's 2-1.
Well, you talked about it, Jim. Can the Huskies get a goal before the half? And the answer is yes.
It was Ashley Santos who did all the work to get it to Emma Crosswaite. This is brilliant play by Ashley Santos.
Beautiful cross right there, and the goal to cut the lead in half.
Boy, Barrington, you can tell they are well aware of the situation because they are. If they're in doubt, it's going over the sideline. They'll take the throw in.
Yeah, it's going 10 deep into the stands.
Hegner, Weiss, Kraus, she'll shoot, and that is an own goal. That is an own goal. It's off the foot of one of the Barrington players, and we are tied at 2.
So they're going to give it to Kraus.
Kraus gets credit for the goal, and we are tied at 2.
Well, I thought we would hear from Morgan Kraus. She was the closest Husky, so she's going to get credit for the goal. Take another look at it here, and there you see it hit the back of the leg of the defender for the Phillies. And we're tied at 2.
Spinell came up with it. Spinell gets it along the edge, tried to put it into the box. Couldn't quite get it there, and there's a game-winning goal by Ellie Stadola. The clock says 5 seconds left. It came out to Stadola, and Barrington leads at 3-2.
Well, that's one of the problems Naperville North has had, Jim, getting it out of their own defensive end of the field. Here's another look at it. Spinola comes up, drills it with the left foot, and there is your apparent game winner.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.